Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. So my deck has weenies, some of them not the best weenies from my perspective, although I know the Elven Archer is actually effective. I just want more for the card, especially if I'm relying on weenies to keep me alive. Seems more like if I was going to use the card, it seems more like something I would want to pick in a deck that had a lot of fat stuff, and this is just like to keep me in the game early on. They play a 2-1, I kill it. That's the best you can hope for. Or finish something off later on. Anyway, I do have 2 Wild Pyromancers, 2 Cone of Cold, and a Flame Strike. So that's a fair amount of AoE, given I do have enough spells to trigger off the Pyromancer. Then again, triggering the Pyromancer may just kill off all my own junk a lot of the time. He's more backfire prone in this deck than in my usual decks, because my usual decks feature a lot of fat fighting sort of minions, and that's not what I've got here. I've got a lot of like 3/2s and stuff. So we're gonna have to see how it works out. But anyway, there's some potential. I can get those crazy starts. I can get, especially if I'm going second. Going second is bad. But if you have just the right stuff, sometimes that coin can go crazy for you, which is the case if you can play an apprentice and drop spells, or play a mana worm and a bunch of spells. There's a lot of crazy stuff you can do. Okay, we're going to get rid of the fat stuff, even though I don't have that much fat stuff. It will come back around. Probably. Okay, that's some early gamey stuff. Since I don't have spells to really combo with her, maybe I want to get out the Weblord, but what are the chances that coining out the Weblord will hose him? That's really the question. I think I'm going to take my chances and play the Mana Worm, because it will get the +1 attack from the coin. Which means it can probably deal with anything. But if he starts playing Flame Imps, I'm going to be really sad that I didn't have the Weblord out there, making them even more stupid than they are. Okay, slow. Yes, my pretty. I mean, a slow deck is actually probably a bad sign for me over the long term, but if I can get in a crazy rush victory, then that will be okay. So I don't think it's worth coining anything out. I think I'm going to play the Weblord. Just hit him for 1. But I have that coin for the Pyromancer, potentially, or to play 2 things next turn, or play 1 thing and shoot something. Really? Well, that's interesting. That changes things, doesn't it? Okay, well, that's going to take out my 2 guys. I get a little bit more damage to him. I'm going to play a Mirror Entity if that's the case. Get a little bit of damage, and then however he's planning on recovering from the crapocalypse there. If he plays something big, I will get something big, and that will make him sad. Oh, that was a good choice, though. I get hosed because mine's a 4/1. Oh no, it's actually copied that, even though it's a battle cry? That is weird. I would not have expected it to interact in that manner. So next question. Do I leave his thing alive for a while and Cone of Cold it and just sort of proceed? Just risky. I could just hit him for 4, coin out the Stranglethorn Tiger, and then I have quite a force, and then let him sort of sort out what he's going to do. It's risky to give him the opportunity. But I can't kill it effectively right now. Wow, okay, can I technically kill it? I do 4 damage to that.
What to do?
Coin out. No, it's not going to make sense. I think maybe going the fat route is the best. It's tempting to play her, coin out the Cone of Cold, just like delay that thing, and then I'll have her out, which I can do that because it'll be 3 when I have her out, right? I think I'm better off saving my stuff though. This is pretty strong board control. I have pretty strong options between the Direwolf, the Cone of Cold, Firebolt, possibly Pyromancer stuff, if I draw a cheaper card. What to do? So if he like attacks and then hellfires, that would kill off both of these, which isn't necessarily that great for him. And then I'd still have this. That's a good one to have. It's pretty obnoxious. So it's Cone of Cold in my future. Now I could play the Apprentice and still Cone of Cold. That's probably the smartest. It gives me more stuff out.
Someday I'll be just like you.
And your health is low enough that I think I should just beat you into the ground. My deck is somewhat weenie based, so the longer it goes on, the more your drawing cards will help you. This both makes it harder or more costly for you to draw cards, and also helps press the advantages that I got from having this stuff early on. Okay. That guy could be a problem. That is inconvenient. So I could Cone of Cold some more. Yeah, I can do a lot. If I play the Direwolf here, this does 5, and this does 6.
What to do? What to do?
Or I could play the Pyromancer. Cone of Cold would kill this, then the Pyromancer would kill the 1/1s, which is fun. Is it important? I don't know. It would also kill that. I would still not... This guy would be down to 2/6. It would still take both of my attacks to get through him, though. That's what sucks. I don't think I can do much about that, because I can't shoot Cone of Cold and play the Direwolf. I can get this guy up to 6 damage, but it's not good enough. I guess trying to wipe out all his minions with the Pyromancer seems like the way to go. I do not know if it's the best. Now, which one do I want to freeze? I really want to stop that one from attacking, I guess. I'm just going to get some piece of junk here, but gotta do what you can. That's better than some in this deck. Could have gotten an Elven Archer. So yeah, those 2/8 guys are quite a trade-off. They are very strong, especially early in the game. And they're not as bad as they sound for the same reason that I think that Mind Games card is not as good as it sounds. Like, it can totally swing the game if you get lucky and you pull something with something huge. But unless you pull something huge, if you pull something like medium-sized even, it's usually not the end of the world. Okay, well, I think the thing to do is this. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I should have just shot that, but this seemed pretty good to me. I guess I should have thought first, because I might have actually chosen to shoot that, play the Direwolf Alpha, hit for 5. Oh, so close to just killing you. I don't think I can do it, because the Direwolf lets one of these guys kill that, but then I'm going to be 1 damage short of killing my opponent. On the other hand, I'm a mage. 1 damage short is not that bad, is it?
Justice shall prevail.
Wait a second. I did the math wrong. Never mind. Direwolf for the win. About 80% of the time, he does everything you could want from a raid leader for 2/3 of the cost. Okay. So that went okay. The Doomsayer threw me off a little bit, but I mean, it wasn't really a huge impediment. I got some free damage out of my early guys, and he got some extra kills out of the Doomsayer, but having a mirror entity to stop whatever he was, or to copy whatever he was doing next, worked out well.
Jaina versus Malfurion. I must protect the one.
You asked for it.
Pyromancer, Mirror Image. Seems like a pretty good start. I guess I'll keep it. I thought that Mirror Entity didn't take battle cries, though. That is so weird. Like, if you play a gnome that's battle cry, draw a card, and then I get to copy it with Mirror Entity, I'm sure I don't get a card, too. Maybe it works differently with Mirror Entity when the battle cry modifies the stats of the minion. It's that kind of sort of complex interactions that aren't explained by the card text that really piss me off about Hearthstone, because there are a lot of things that you can't make an educated decision on unless you've seen all these rare cases. And yeah, okay, that makes like experience more valuable, but in a CCG, I want the card text to say what the card friggin' does. So he used his coin and the non-card drawing version of that, so it's not the end of the world. I mean, I would have liked to keep that thing alive, and Mirror Image and beat down, but this guy was an interesting draw too. May or may not bother him at all, but seems like it could annoy him. Alright, I'm gonna be straightforward about it. I'm gonna hit that, and shoot it. But I am gonna play this to back me up. So he can't just kung fu this guy. He's still, if he has any minions with battle cry that he wanted to cast, he won't be able to. Or he can now cast 1 mana cost battle cry stuff, which is just very annoying. But I mean, it's also, as much as it's annoying, it's not just psychological. If it's limiting their options, that does probably hurt them. The thing I don't like is just it's so hard to tell whether it's having an effect or not. That's the most annoying part. For me. But, Innervate. That's not good. Okay. There's a big fat tiger, I'll give you that. Yeah, why not? I'm not casting the Pyromancer without like a clear purpose in mind, especially since my army is already vulnerable to any kind of area spell.
Wanna blow something up?
Oh, that's no good. He hit the Weblord. And I'm glad he didn't kill the Direwolf Alpha. That would have sucked. Alright, so now I can kill that. Kinda hurts. It doesn't hurt as much if I do it that way, although I'm gonna lose it to him anyway. I don't have any 5 mana guys to cast, so whatever. I guess clearing the battlefield is probably the best thing for me here, as much as I don't like to. I haven't gained much advantage. But I shouldn't give him the choice. I should just kill everything, because he could buff that somehow. You know what? I am going to play him without a spell, without a clear purpose, because I need momentum, and I lost all my momentum. This is like half of my fat stuff in the deck that's in my hand right now, which is great for this current situation, but if he can deal with it, if he just has more fat things, I'm going to be in big trouble. Hoping to get some momentum going here.
Put it on your tab.
It's not helping. Yeah. The sun blocker in place. It's on top of the world.
I'll give it a shot.
So you can neutralize the card advantage if you just kung fu's the bubble off, but damn it. Yeah, okay. This will help me in the damage department, but he's neutralizing the card advantage a little bit, which is not good. And I've got to find a way to get through him. Wow, that's not helping. So I could trade both of these guys to kill that. And then, I'd still have to shoot it, and then I'd not have mana left to play this guy. Or I can play this guy and do nothing. Make myself very vulnerable to AoEs. I think clearing the board is probably smarter. I do have other things to play. It sucks.
Give it a shot.
So much for card advantage. And do I save him or play him? I think I gotta play him. I think I need to get some kind of momentum going here. But it's not gonna be too hard for him to derail me. That goes a long way. Druid of the Claw would also work. Well, there's a double-edged sword. I don't think I'm going to play that. I mean, I could trade both my guys and kill him. I could Arcane Missiles. It would probably do the job. Now, I guess I could attack with him. Okay, that's what I should do. Because I don't want the Pyromancer ability to go off particularly. It would bring her into Kung Fu range. Then again, the Arcane Missiles would probably do the job. I'm just losing 1 hit point on her, whereas if I attack it with that first, then Arcane Missiles...
What to do?
Still, I only need 1 of it to hit him. 1 out of 3. But if 1 out of 3 doesn't hit him, then I'll be wasting even more. Man, that's tricky. So just do... Yeah, I guess I should just do it with the Pyro. Wow, that is abominable. I probably should have kept the Pyromancer instead of her, too. I don't know why I was thinking that. Good job, stupid. I have lots of mana now. Her ability is much less likely to be important, whereas the Pyromancer as an option is fantastic, so that was pretty dumb. Oh, it doesn't matter because he's going to kill them with Kung Fu anyway. Or is he? Seems like you silence him and then you Kung Fu. Yeah, that's not great. You should really kill her with Kung Fu, because otherwise she's going to kill that and kill your owl for free. Oh, okay. I guess I can kill the owl pretty easily anyhow, but... he's going to be very in danger, isn't he? Well, it does kill the owl. I think the thing... I don't think I have a lot of choice. I gotta kill him. To shoot him or to shoot the druid? I feel like he's going to kill himself against that. But it's maybe dumb, though. Because shooting the druid means I can't kill him with just this next turn. So if he kills this some other way, if he just bites him or something, I'm going to have problems. I probably should have shot that, but... I need to wear him down. I don't think my deck's going to do as well in the long haul. I do have hit points, but... Oh, that is horrible. Oh, wait. I get one? That's going to make a harder choice. You can't use him to kill him now. You gotta kill that guy. You can't let me sit around shooting him for more cards, can you? Ah! Or you have a Kodo. Damn it. That was so close to being awesome, and now it sucks. You didn't have a way to finish him? And I got an Arcane Intellect. That's fantastic, first off. And I win. Yay! Card drawing for the win. Apparently it didn't matter whether I shot him or not. But it so could have. Well, I've sort of... Some combination of luck has gotten me through these games. I mean, I can see a lot of advantages to this deck. I just feel like it's going to fall apart. It would fall apart against the kind of decks I normally try and build, which is just a whole lot of Yetis, basically. If the deck's all Yetis, a lot of my things are sub-Yeti impact, and I'm pretty sure this deck would lose. But we'll just hope I don't run into all Yetis next time.
Please click the like button, though there may be a small chance of lycanthropy. Just make sure the only animals around are good ones. You don't want to become like a were-toad or were-gerbil or something.
And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.